Yeah, it's the same Mountain West that we're always in. It's everybody's good and everybody can win at any time, but really, really happy with our team that we were able to go on a tough away weekend at who I think are two of the best teams in the conference and come away with 4 points. We were hoping to have a little bit of a better result on Sunday, but Utah State came out and played really well, and we didn't. So, yeah, it all comes down to Thursday night here at the soccer complex, and we're really hopeful that we have a huge crowd. We need it. It's going to be a big game against a very good San Diego State team, but it's hopefully in the long line of some pretty electric games that have been played on this field over the course of men and women's soccer. There's just been some big games at night on this field, so hopefully this is one and that goes our way and that we can show up and play, and we need New Mexico to be there and come support the kids. So it's a chance for a conference title, which is right where we want to be every year, but a lot on the line, which are the fun games.
After everything, struggles that you guys were going through, especially early in conference, how does it feel to be in this position and give yourselves a chance at the 1 seed?
Yeah, I think my first couple years in the conference, every game felt like this big heavy load, and now you realize that it's not over until the last game. It never has been. I don't think there's been 1 year, maybe 1 year UNLV I think ran the conference, but every other year it comes down to this game. So yeah, Frank, it's yeah. No, it every year it comes down to the final game. There's never been a year that it's not happened that way. So that, to me, that's the fun part of it. Like, this is why these players came here. Like, you want to come be a part of a program that has a chance to win championships, and we've been able to do that. And I think these players have fought for that all season long, and now this is their chance to play under the lights and hopefully win another one. And if not, they're still it's been an unbelievable season. So really, really happy for them, and I'm excited for this game. And the other big part of it for us is we have a pretty incredible group of seniors, and we want people to come support them and send them out the right way.
So obviously, the goal is, Mountain West title, but just, already clinch a spot in the tournament. How do you balance, the aggressiveness of, wanting to get that title, that 1 seed, versus, just staying, playing it safe and going into the tournament healthy?
Yeah, we're not playing it safe. We're not playing it safe. We want to win a conference championship, and we can do that Thursday night. So we're going to go for it, and I know San Diego State will do the same. I know Wyoming will do the same. I know San Jose State will do the same. Like, it's a chance to win. It's a chance to win a championship. So, yeah, we're going to go for it and see what happens. But it's also very nice to know that this game doesn't determine our ability to play in the conference tournament. And I think that's been a pressure this year with hosting it. Like, the players really wanted to make sure that we played in it. So I think that monkey is off our back, thank God, and we can go out and play free on Thursday night.
As young as your roster is, did it come together faster even than maybe you thought, or did you think this was possible?
I always think it's possible. I think when you have a bunch of players that believe in something bigger than themselves, and they do on this team, it's a culture and it's a way. So I think that's something that's embedded in them when they get here, and it just takes a while to sink in sometimes. But I've said all year long, like, it's never been a matter of effort. It's never been a matter of their training habits, who they are off the field, what they do in the classroom. It's just been trying to find some goals, and it's come at the right time for sure, and hopefully it keeps coming. But I still don't think we're near as good as we can be. I really don't. I don't think we're still firing on all cylinders. So hopefully that comes together these next couple games and we can go on a great run.
The stakes of Thursday's match, how big is this a mental test for especially the younger players on the team, getting them ready for what could be coming up in the conference tournament?
Yeah, I mean, the torch will be passed now. So this group of seniors, I think they've won 3 championships. They have 3 rings, and they've done that with grace and unbelievable job in the community and just impact on the program. And so now it's time to pass the torch. And so I think these guys will get to see what it means to play in a big game on Thursday night, and hopefully next year they carry that, which the torch has been passed to these guys. It's been, we've had a long line of people that have left this program that make sure that their legacy lasts, and this group will be no different.
How have the draws after 90 minutes kind of affected the flow of the season? Because some of those games you would have won, some you might have lost in the past, but you're just coming over the point, and then you have those 5-game, 6-game unbeaten streaks.
Yeah.
Just kind of keep
Frank asked us earlier in the year kind of what I felt like, the new draw rule would do. And candidly, I don't like it in conference. I think you should let the players settle it on the field. And I think some of those games would not have gone our way. There were certain games where I kind of felt lucky to walk away with the draw. but I think they should be able to solve it on the field. But I like the draw in the conference because at this point, in the non-conference, but at this point, their legs are so heavy that, I see the benefits of both. But I think in conference play, you have to find a winner. There's too many draws on the table and too many teams that are playing for draws, which we have done this year too, but it kills the game. It's a lot more fun to have to play for a winner.
Where do you feel like the team's confidence level is if you guys in the conference tournament get in that situation, go to overtime, go in a situation that you guys weren't even really allowed to be in?
Yeah. I think realistic. I mean, I don't think there's anybody in conference that we feel we could run through, and especially the teams that have already qualified, we've struggled with this year. So I think realistic. I think we know that we have to play our absolute best and we have to hope for a little bit of luck. And and then, hopefully for me, that home field advantage becomes a big part of it. And I think to get people in the stands and to have them loud, and I know the other athletes are going to be there and the other coaches have already told us they're going to be there, but we need the community and we need people to show up and come cheer these players on. It's a chance to hopefully see a team win a conference championship in New Mexico.